Talk to me about Operation Sindoor, sir, because I'm work in media, so I keep मैं बड़े ध्यान से narratives etc. पढ़ता हूँ. And the Pakistani people are delusional. There's no second guessing it. I don't say this to dump on them. ये एक बड़ा realistic fact of life है. Part of that narrative is हमारी Air Force की superiority over Indian Air Force की superiority is proven. Delusion, no doubt. But shed light on exactly how would you compare? You faced the Pakistani Air Force. In your time in service, you faced it. You are probably very abreast with what happens these days. How do you compare Indian Air Force and Pakistani Air Force?
You know, if you make comparisons, it's a continuous process. Let me tell you, as I told you earlier also, aviation is one part of the whole thing, which is ever improvising, ever improving, ever advancing. Okay, so this cat and mouse game. Sometimes Pakistanis may have better equipment, sometimes we may have better equipment. However, I believe, and not because I am from Indian Air Force, I believe it, and the whole world believes, that the man behind the machine, that matters.
Interesting.
And let's, as proud Indians, be very clear about one thing, that in India, that man behind machine is one of the fantastic guy whose training is superb. His, attitude towards work is different, and its patriotism is way, way, way beyond any others. I'm not comparing here. I'm just telling about what, as an Indian, I feel.
Right.
Okay. So these three aspects are much, much more important, which were shown in Sindoor again, not only for pilots, but for the people who were behind the radars, the air defense system of ours, those ones who were firing the missiles, those ones who were looking at the radar signatures and identifying the Pakistani drones or aircrafts and retaliating.